Welcome back. This is TurboCharge Your Business on the #1 global business talk and news network on the internet, IBGR, International Business Growth Radio. I'm Patty Lawrence. This is episode 52. It's a cycle: course correct and coach. Be sure to go to our website at ibgr.network and download the show notes. So, just to recap, we're talking about the financial management cycle for your business. And if you look at it as the face of a clock, at 12 o'clock, it's measure. And then at 2 o'clock, it's monitor. 5 o'clock is analyze. Now, we've got a couple more coming up. So the first one we'll look at is about 7 o'clock, and it's course correct. So what does that mean? Course correct. That means predicated on the analysis that analyze the data, feeding this next step, that is, we make some decisions, right? So if it's bad data, what do you think the course correction is going to be? It's going to be fix it. Let's get back on track. And what does course correct look like for a good number? I don't know if it's course correct, but it's certainly, let's do more of that, right? How did we do it? Because we said we were going to analyze and we're going to ask why. We're going to get the answer to why. So next thing is, how do we replicate that, right? We did so well, right? Maybe we had the lowest labor cost ever, right? The best labor cost ever recorded, right? We were so efficient. How do we do that again? How do we do that not only once again? How do we replicate it over and over and over and over and over, right? Similarly, on the what do we do if we have a bad number? Well, we want to course correct, right? So course correction in that situation is, how do we not do it again, right? How do we do better? And how do we get out of the hole? Maybe that we're in a hole now. How do we get out of the hole we're in, right? So course correction can come at us in a few different ways, right? And before we talked in the analyze phase that we were going to ask why and find the root cause. Well, here on the course correct, we're actually trying to fix the root cause, right? Fix it. So when it's a bad number or a bad result, what we're going to do is figure out why, right? That's in the analyze phase. The numbers are going to tell us something, and hopefully we get to that root cause. Why did this go off the rails? Now we get to the root cause and we're going to fix it. We've got to fix it. That's what's going to be the course correction, right? We got to fix it so we can get back on track to achieving the result that we want to achieve, not the result that is just going to be handed to us because we're not managing our financial results. We're not managing our performance. Okay? The other thing that can come up as a result of this, I call it the practice abstinence, right? Just don't do it anymore, right? If it hurts, if it's painful, if it costs you money, don't do it anymore if you can help it, right? So say you spent money or you were spending money or there's things that are on autopilot subscriptions, you name it, in your business, memberships. Well, just stop it, right? If you're not using those anymore, they're no longer serving you, they're no longer serving your business the way they had in the past, just stop. Just, I call it practice abstinence, right? Just stop it, right? There's no reason to continue to do something that doesn't serve your business well and it doesn't support your business any longer. Maybe it's maybe it's something that is a vanity thing, right? Okay. So how much does vanity get you further ahead in your business, right? How successful, if it does, keep doing it, right? Or really understand how much you're investing in it before taking it away. Or if it's not returning you anything, right? That's one of our analyzing metrics, right? What's the return on investment? If you're not getting the return on the investment, just stop. Stop doing it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any financial sense. It doesn't make any business sense. It's not doing anything for your business. Is there some intangible that you're getting, right? Is there goodwill that you're generating? Is it, you know, you get your face out in the public, in the public, right? And you get recognition. I don't know. But if there's not something coming back to you that's benefiting you, your business, your customers, your clients, your team, your community, I'd say probably time to stop. Another way that we can evaluate course correction or implement course correction, I put it in the trial and error category. Okay. Sometimes you don't know the exact solution or the exact answer to why, but you can try different things. Maybe you don't know the exact level of marketing you need to be at, but you feel that you overspent, right? So we have to bring it down. But what's the right number, right? What's the good number? Sometimes you don't know what exactly the good number is until you happen upon it. Okay? And in that case, I'd say look at some trial and error. Try something different, because we all know that continuing to do the same thing and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity, right? Because if you keep spending the same amount and expecting a different result, this is probably not going to happen, right? Insanity. So don't go down that path. Don't get lured into that. Well, let's just spend the same as, let's invest the same as we did in the past. No, no, don't get talked into that. Don't get sucked into that. That's not even a decision. It's a decision, but it's just a default, right? Right? You really didn't decide. The choice was made for you, right? You didn't really choose. So let's make informed decisions, right? That's important. Okay, so that's trial and error. Now let's look at the ching aspect of it, right? So in our clock face, we have measure at 12 noon. We have monitor at 2 o'clock. We have analyze at 5 o'clock. We have course correct at 7 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, we have coach. What does that mean? Well, that's basically understanding the course corrections and enlisting help, right? Not only enlisting help, but informing everybody. So it's the communication aspect of this total cycle. Okay. So you're coaching to communicate. You're coaching to explain some of the changes that are in the course correction. Remember, because we're making some changes, and change is scary to people. It's that C word. Change is scary. So we want to explain what changes are to our team, why we're making the changes, what benefit can we expect from this change, right? Because we're talking about success here, success of the organization. So this is what we want to do. And you want to explain to the team why it's important. Again, the toddler, why? It's the answer to the toddler question. Why is it important? It's important to them. It's important to the organization. And if it's important to the organization, it's probably important to them, right? Success of the organization. They want to be associated with a successful organization, right? They want to be associated with a successful owner. You want to be successful. It's all there. And the other thing coaching does, the coaching process does, is you can encourage empowerment of your organization. That's huge. That is huge. And it's very important because, again, your team wants to be associated with winners. They want to be on the winning team, right? You want a winning team. Bottom line, that's what success looks like. It's a winning team. And the cycle is there to support all of it and to ensure that you have a winning team and you have a winning business. So thank you for listening, and be sure to check out my collection of free resources at turboexecs.com/turbocharge. And you can continue the conversation with me, Patty Lawrence, on LinkedIn. Thanks for tuning in to Turbocharge Your Business. It's a cycle, course correct and coach on IBGR Network. I'm Patty Lawrence. See you next time.